Okay, hey everybody out there. This is Sam Jackson with Heartland Turf and Landscape, and I'm here to do the next installment of the overseeding video that I've been doing. And we're at 2 weeks out since, actually a little over 2 weeks, since we actually seeded the grass. So we're going to do a quick check-in and see how everything's filling in. We've got some drizzly, rainy conditions today, which is not great for mowing grass, but it's fantastic for growing grass. So on this left side here, this was our full service overseeding, again, where we verticut twice. We applied in total 10 pounds per 1,000 square foot of grass seed, and we applied a starter fertilizer. We also did an aeration. One thing that this is a great example of, if you could look down the line here, I've got flags now so it doesn't happen anymore, but somebody went off the road a little bit and went up into this seeded area, and you can see there's tire marks where there's just, the grass is just not coming in. So this is a good example of why once you've seeded, you want to keep traffic off of it, dogs, foot traffic, mowers, anything like that. You don't want to be running over the areas you've seeded, because that's just going to compact that area that you previously loosened up by verticutting and aerating, and your seed's not going to germinate and sprout as readily. So we've got it still looks patchy at this point, and like I said, this is actually fine. No need to be concerned that the seeding's not doing well. All this is going to fill into the most lush green lawn you've seen. This side over here is the area that we just did our aeration and seed service. So it was just aerated, seeded at a lighter rate. We do about 4 pounds per 1,000 square foot as the seed rate on this, and then it also got us the starter fertilizer as well. And I'm not sure if it's translating in the video. I apologize if it's kind of all looking the same. But seeing this in person, although we're getting a lot of grass germinating, it's not filling in nearly as thickly as the full seeding service. So again, that's why this service is more intended to, if you've got a lawn that's just a little sparse, or a generally healthy lawn that you're just looking to keep healthy and rejuvenated, that's what this service is intended for. Whereas the full seeding is intended to, if you've got a totally terrible situation, you're starting over basically from scratch, or you've got just large bare areas that need complete filling in. So everything's on track, everything's looking good. One other thing that I'd like to mention here, so we did this seeding in the spring, which we don't actually recommend, but for the purposes of being able to demonstrate the services, we kind of went ahead and did it. This is one of the reasons we don't like to do the spring seeding. It's one of the many reasons, but there's lots of weeds starting to show up in here, and unfortunately we can't do anything about that while this seed is these seedlings are still so young. It could stunt the growth if you were to try to put any type of weed control herbicide on here. So unfortunately, as our grass grows in, the weeds that are going to be growing in along with it during this spring, when there's lots of weeds that are ready to pop up and grow, we just have to let them grow in as well. Once the grass gets mature enough to be able to handle chemical herbicide applications, then we'll have to come back in and treat the weeds to eliminate those. Whereas if we've done this in the fall, generally there's way less weeds germinating in the fall, so you're not going to be as prone to having a weed infestation that's going to appear at the same time that you're germinating your grass. So anyway, that's it. I'll check in again after when we're about 3 weeks out, another week from now, and we'll just keep checking in until this has reached a mature stage, and we've completed the process. All right. Thanks again for checking out my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.